My name is Anita Ponder. I was born and raised here in Perth by wonderful parents. In 2008, I met a wonderful man. He's very caring and kind, and it wasn't long after we were married that we decided to start a family. 2 years after we were married, there was still no family, and so my doctor asked if I could come in for a routine checkup, and so, which I thought would be fine. Unfortunately, I received some news that I wasn't expecting, and that was I had very high pre-cancer cells, very aggressive cells that were found in my body. The doctor decided that he would like to perform an immediate hysterectomy because the chances of me becoming pregnant were very highly unlikely. After I was diagnosed with the pre-cancer cells, he decided that it would be good for me to have a biopsy to remove some of the cancer cells to see what margin they were or how aggressive the pre-cancer cells were. After the procedure, my doctor informed me that it would be best for me to proceed with the hysterectomy. I didn't really want to because my husband and I, we were both wanting a family, but at the same time, there was a part of me that was quite fearful for my life, that if these very high ACIS precancer cells would change, the cancer would be very aggressive in my body. As I left the doctor's office that day, I was really in two minds about what he said. And as a Christian, I decided that I really need to think about it and pray about it before I made my decision. I went to church. One of our pastors were calling for women who couldn't have children. I decided I'd like to get prayed for, and he prayed over me for healing. And not only I needed healing in my body, but I wanted God to heal me so that we could have a child. And so the pastor prayed for me, and I really felt like God had touched me that night. 3 months later, I decided to have a pregnancy test. And in my heart, I thought, oh, maybe it won't happen, But I did it anyway. And sure enough, I was pregnant. And the doctors confirmed that with blood tests. And I believe that God had done a wonderful miracle for me in my body. So it was 2 years later, and I've finally fallen pregnant. And I have a wonderful, healthy pregnancy and a beautiful baby girl. It's such a miracle. Charlotte's such a miracle. It really is the testimony of answered prayer, and prayer that no one else saw me do, but I prayed alone in my room at night for God to heal me and do a miracle, and He's been faithful to keep that promise. Every time I see my little girl, I just know she's a miracle. And every time I look at my test results of tests done recently, and they all come up negative, I know in my heart God's healed my body. And so she is a miracle, there's no doubt about it. The doctors can't believe it. Some of the family members didn't believe it when it happened. Okay, I thank Jesus for what He's done for me, and that He's healed me and given me a beautiful little baby girl. And we're so grateful for God for what He's done for us.